What's happening, y'all? This is Andrew from Mirror Music, and this is another Grateful Dead reaction. This is another entrance in the September 1974 series, which is the series in which, as I'm sure you've been following this month at this point, but we are doing a reaction to every show the Grateful Dead did in September of 1974 for the 50th anniversary of those dates. These dates were in Europe, London, Dijon, and this one today in Paris, at the Palais des Sports on September 20th, 1974. We're going to do today one of the most famous interpolations that they traditionally do, the China Cat Sunflower to I Know You Rider, which I did a video for, I don't know, about a year ago now, I guess, but not for this particular one. And as we know, much of the joy of the Grateful Dead's experience is that it's a little bit different every time, right? So anyway, this is China Cat Sunflower, I Know You Rider, Paris, France, on September 20th, 1974. Let's see what we got. This is one of those that feels turned up pretty high in the mix. It's good. It's a good start. I mean, this is recognizable, but also we're finding our footing a little bit too, right? Is this the beginning of the second set? I didn't look. Kind of has that feel. He sounds like he's singing from the microphone, like back here, instead of in it. Okay, that Jerry's guitar is all in this side. And the piano's all on this one. And as always, Phil sounds like he's coming through the center of my skull. I guess most people are watching this are Grateful Dead aficionados, and I'm not teaching you anything, but if you're not, just in case, Phil Lesh is the bass player, and the bass player, I don't know, is centered in the mix, right? It's pretty high in the mix, too. That's almost the even flow bass line from Pearl Jam. I don't know how much crossover there is between fans of the Grateful Dead and Pearl Jam, but right, that's the breakdown bass line for even flow too. Is that guitar way back in the mix? Is that Bobby? I think it is. Because Jerry's was like really almost like overdrived on this side. Sorry, I keep hitting the microphone. It took them like 3 or 4 minutes to find the groove that time. You can find it, feel it kind of locking in a little bit now. Because there's one guitar here. And I think Jerry's over here. Tell me please if that's Bobby playing that lead line. It's kind of in the background. See, that's Jerry. That right there. Continually amazed how they have like 4 melody lines going on all at one time, and it all kind of still makes sense. Here's the poco a poco accelerando. Speeding up. Here it goes. Right. I'm looking forward to seeing the transition between these two, both because it's a famous transition, but also the 2 or 3 different versions I've seen on archive.org all have different like lengths of China Cat. Some of them say 7, some of them say 8, some of them say 10. So that says to me that there's a difference of opinion about where the transition happens. Y'all tell me where you think it happens. I don't know. I know you Rider well enough to be able to pick it up yet. Is that the whole riff that Bobby's playing? That sounds like a new song. Is that it? Is that Rider? Oh, you hear, hold on. You hear Phil playing like that little, it's almost like a syncopated thing. It's dun, dun. He's playing descending bass line. Dun, 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 dun. But he hesitates before that last beat. Instead of going dun, 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 he's going dun, 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 like that. Listen, go back. I'm going to go back 10 seconds so you can hear it again. I think I did that right. Listen to the bass line in just a second. This. Boom, boom, boom. There's a little hesitation in there. That may be intentional. It may be just trying to pull the disparate parts in a more unified way together. I thought it was kind of cool. Oh, if that's the main riff, that's what Bobby was playing before. That the piano's playing it now, but that was being played at like the 7 or 8 minute mark of this. I do love how they like kind of fade in and out of the interpolations. Like one of them hints at it and they pull it back, and another one hints at it and they pull. And it's different every time. That's why it holds my interest.
Down last night, Lord, I could not take my breath. Laid down last night, Lord, I could not take my breath. My mind was wandering like a wild geese in the wind. The sun will shine in my back door someday. The sun will shine in my back door someday.
The rhythm they're singing that at actually mirrors the syncopation of the bass line that Paul's had talked about a few minutes ago. Like a little bit of hesitation.
I wish I was a headlight on a northbound train. Wish I was a headlight on a northbound train. Yeah.
They tightened up the harmony there. Good.
Gone, gone. I know you weren't gonna miss me when I'm gone. Gone, gone. Gonna miss your baby from rolling in your
Did it have the acapella breakdown? Do they usually do that at the end of that song? Is that a normal thing? That's a lot of fun, though. That one felt, I don't know, I'll be nice. Certainly not like the definitive version of those two songs. It definitely felt, I mean, there were some great moments in it, like that I commented on earlier, but it definitely felt like for most of those performances, they were searching a little bit more than I hear them normally. I guess that's part of the without the net experience, right? Some days it locks in and some days it doesn't. But that one did feel like a little bit more like they were searching for something as opposed to being locked in the groove when they played it. Also, I'm curious about this too. I made this note earlier. Are either of those songs ever played like separately from each other? Are there other interpolations they play them with? Do they ever play them as standalone songs? I don't know that I've ever seen either of them in a set. Obviously, I'm not a Grateful Dead scholar, but I don't know that I've ever seen either of them in a set by themselves. So if you could point me to some of those, that would be cool too, that were played separately, if such a thing exists anyway. But yeah, it's still a fun part of this journey and fun part of the experience. If there's another song, another performance from this show that would have been better to select too. I've not listened to the whole show, so I don't know if there's a better version of or a better song in this show too. But I wanted to come back to that interpolation just to see how my ear has changed over the last 9 months to a year. Anyway, so thanks for hanging out, man. This has again been part of the September 1974 50th anniversary series where we do a reaction to at least a song or interpolation from every show the Grateful Dead played in September of 1974. This was from the Palais des Sports on September 20th, 1974 in Paris. Thanks for coming along with me for the ride. I'll see y'all next time. Take care.